can taste your words. I can taste your I can taste your words. I can taste your I can taste your words. I can taste your I can taste your words. I can taste
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Katie McManus, your practical business strategist and money mindset coach, coming to you live on the Facebooks, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and on Instagram. Welcome, everyone. Just going to check in and see. Okay, beautiful. We are live everywhere. Coming to you live tonight with a very flattering topic. You're going to feel really good after this one. So long story short, this morning, my beautiful, amazing, wonderful vet who comes to my house and takes care of Luna came over because Luna was due for her shots. And Luna, like most dogs, does not like the vet. She doesn't like getting shots. She doesn't like getting poked at. She doesn't like getting blood drawn, like all the things that had to happen today. And Luna hasn't done this in a long time. She's 4 years old. And when she was a puppy, like whenever she got excited, she'd just pee a little bit. She's just like, like she just couldn't contain herself. But like sometimes when she's scared, sometimes when she's nervous or she doesn't like the situation, like she just pees. And so this morning, as I'm holding her, keeping her from running away so that Joan, our vet, can give her shots. Luna just peed right there, just right on the floor. It was lovely. It was wonderful. Really, really happy. But it got me thinking about my clients and about the whole process of starting a business, right? Because let's talk about Luna and what happened there, right? So like Luna needed to get shots. She needed to get her rabies vaccine and a couple other things. I didn't keep track of everything. And she needed to have blood drawn. And there are things that needed to happen so that we can make sure that she stays healthy, right? And those things just so happened to be things that were scary for her and that made her uncomfortable and that she wanted to run away from. And she got nervous and she had a reaction to it, right? But like at the end of the day, she wasn't harmed. It was for her best interest. It keeps her healthy. And she's all vaccinated. She's vaccinated. Her blood test came back perfect. And we're just off to the races. She's not going to have it done for like another 3 years, which is amazing, right? And this happens for new business owners all the time. And like maybe you are peeing your pants. That's not necessarily what I'm talking about, though, is that when you start a business, right? And you have like this thing that, it would be so good for you once you get it started, right? It would be so good for you to be a business owner and to have a business and to have clients and to be making money, right? But to get there, to get to that healthy state, you have to do some uncomfortable things first. And even some things that are going to be kind of painful for you to do in the here and now, because you've never done them before and they're scary. And, it's putting yourself out there in a way that like you could get rejected. For instance, and hi, Gazelle, welcome. For instance, going live. Maybe going live is terrifying to you. Maybe posting videos on TikTok is another thing that just scares the crap out of you. Maybe it's posting to LinkedIn. Maybe it's speaking publicly. Maybe it's even just telling people that you have a business and that you're taking clients, right? All those things can be pee your pants scary when you're first starting out, right? But the thing to remember is that if you want to get to that healthy state like Luna, where she's all vaccinated, if you want to get to that healthy state with your business, where you have paying clients and you're making money and you're doing the work that you love and you actually kind of enjoy the stuff that you used to hate, you have to get through the uncomfortable, scary, painful part first, right? And this is honestly one of the main reasons why people tend to work with business coaches and business strategists, right? Because I mean, they can get know-how from anywhere, right? They can go to the Google machine, they can say, how do I start a business? And there's going to be a gazillion pieces of information on how you can start your business, right? Part of what a business strategist and business coach does is they help you discern like which parts are going to make sense for you, right? But the main part that the business coach or business strategist does is they sit down with you and they identify the things that you need to do that you're avoiding because it's scary and it's uncomfortable and it can be painful. And they figure out ways to hold you steady, to keep you right there in the moment and keep you just pushing through that discomfort, pushing through the fear, pushing through the pain of whatever it is that you don't want to do in the beginning stage of your business, right? Because that person has your best interest at heart. They have the best interest of this business at heart, right? And they know what it's going to take for you to get to that ultimate place that you want to be where you have a successful business. But you having not done this before and being scared, like it's really easy for you to talk yourself out of it, to like back out, to say, "Oh, no, 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 I don't want this. This is too scary. I can't handle this. I'm going to peace out. See you later." Right? But if you do that, if you kind of do one foot in and then take it out, and then one foot in and then take it out, you're never ever ever going to get to the point in your business where you are getting consistent business, right? You're only ever going to like have like these little moments where you announce that you have a business and then you don't get any clients, and then you announce it again and then you don't get any clients, and you're like, "Oh, should I do it again? I don't know." When you work with someone who is there specifically to push you past those lines of your comfort zone, that is when the magic happens, right? Because much like Luna, if Luna had a choice this morning, either get all of her shots and get a blood draw or not, and there wasn't me there holding her, making sure that she was staying still for Joan, our vet, to give her the shots, she would have pieced out. If she could open the door, she would have opened the back door and run for the forest. Like she would have been gone. Did not want to do it. It was not fun for her. Scared her. Poor thing. Very stressful situation for her. I feel really bad. She got almost a whole rotisserie chicken to make up for it, though. So don't feel too bad. But anyway, think about it. Like she would be vulnerable to so much if she didn't get those shots, right? And you as a business owner, if you're starting a business and you want to have this lifestyle, you want to have a company where you get to help people and make really good money doing work that you love, right? You're not going to get to that point if you're too afraid to push through the scary stuff, the painful stuff, the stuff that's uncomfortable, right? And a lot of us, myself included, are not strong enough to hold our feet to the fire and to make ourselves do this, right? Every time I have done something really, really scary and brave in my life, I've had someone in my corner, either a coach or a therapist or both, several of each, who knows, to really help me understand like where the fear is coming from. Why am I not wanting to do this? What about it is painful and uncomfortable for me? And then also just helping me push past it, right? So I'm just going live for a short moment tonight because I want you to think about this. I want you to think about what is the thing that you want more than anything? The thing that, at the end of your life, if you haven't done it or at least attempted to do it, that you're going to feel like the worst, most worthless slime on the planet, right? Because you let yourself down. What is that thing, right? And then I want you to think about all the uncomfortable bits that it'll take for you to get there. And maybe you're not even aware of the uncomfortable bits. Maybe you're like, "I want to start a business, but I don't know what that entails. And I think I'm going to have to dance on TikTok, and I don't really want to do that." You don't have to do that, by the way. But maybe you don't even know all the rest of the stuff that's going to terrify you, right? So, but like the fact that there's stuff that may terrify you is also terrifying, right? And that can be enough to keep you from starting, right? Now, I want you to go back to that feeling of regret at the end of your life that you haven't even tried it. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with getting to the end of your life and letting this dream that you have, whatever it is, just go nowhere. Because if you are okay, then I say don't change anything about your life. Don't change a damn thing. Keep going. Like, live life as you are right now. I think you're perfect. You do you, boo. But if you're not okay with it, and I don't think you are, you wouldn't be watching my videos if you were okay with it. If you're not okay with it, what's it gonna take for you to push through the discomfort, for you to push through the pain and the fear to actually do the things that you need to do? Is it know how? Because I train my clients on how to start their businesses. Is it dealing with the fear? Because this is stop being a weenie land. And I coach my clients through all the fears that they have to the point where they just have to like take the fear and do it anyway. And I hold them accountable to that. And maybe it's genuinely painful. Maybe you know that part of the business that you want to start is going to incorporate a lot of public speaking, and public speaking is painful for you. Well, guess what? That's one of the things that I also support my clients with. Anything that you are feeling like a mass amount of discomfort with, coaching helps you with that, right? Unless there's like severe trauma, like you're obviously going to want to work with a therapist for those things. But like, even when you do that work, you're still going to have the pain of, oh crap, I have to put together a keynote talk. Oh crap, I have to do a webinar. Oh my God, I have to do this, right? And I have to tell you, it's so much easier to build a business when you have a partner who has your best interests at heart, who cares about you doing this for your sake, right? Not for their own, but for you getting to the end of your life and looking back with zero regrets. So if you don't want to have any regrets, and if you really, really want to start a business, and if you have no idea how you'd even get started, you don't know how to get paying clients, you're not sure how to market, and you want to be making multiple six figures doing work that you love, but all of this just feels overwhelming and uncomfortable and painful, and you don't know where to start, then I am inviting you here and now to book a Generate Income Strategy call with me. This link can be found in the bio on my LinkedIn. And if you're watching this anywhere else on Instagram, it's also in my bio. I don't know who watches this on Facebook, but you can DM me over there. But seriously, I want you to book a Generate Income Strategy call. And if you're starting a service-based business, then I will walk you through a breakdown of what the path forward would look like, what your strategy would look like if you wanted to start this, right? If you're starting any other business, I may or may not be helpful, but I can definitely point you in the direction of other people who can help you with whatever you're wanting to start. But just like Luna, who peed herself today because she was so scared, I know that you can do this. I know you can do this. And I know it's going to be scary, and I know it's going to be painful and uncomfortable. But I also know that peeing yourself because you're afraid is not the worst thing in the world. My dog did it this morning. I still love her. Although if you do it as your coach, I'm not cleaning up after you. I will do that for my dog, but not for you. Anyway, that's going to be a you problem. But it's going to be, sorry, I'm having so much fun with this metaphor. It's so gross. I'm so glad Luna doesn't understand how lives work, because she'd be so embarrassed that I was sharing this right now. I'm just going to anthropomorphize my dog completely. But anyway, if you want to start this business, if you want to start making real money doing work that you love and helping people, and you're afraid and it feels uncomfortable, and you need a partner who will both show you what you need to do, teach you how to do it, and will hold you accountable to pushing through the fear, then again, either book a call with me or book, because like me, I have personal experience here. It's really hard to push through all of that on your own. It's a lot easier when you have someone in your corner. All right. With that, I'm going to go give Luna more treats. She's getting very spoiled tonight. And thank you so much for those of you who joined. Let me see. The protest was rocking today. Yes. I shared over on Instagram my stories that I was at a protest in Boston. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I hope this is useful. and I look forward to going live with you tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Mwah. I'm Katie McManus, practical business strategist. Have a good night.